Hey guys, Minister G.O. Harden here. I just wrapped up a wonderful show on my Holy Spirit radio show dealing with men ought to pray, praying men. It's a wonderful show we did, and I wanted to really just come on and extend on that and really honestly talk about why men should pray. Men have been praying even in the beginning when God first created the earth and all the elements he placed inside. Before man, God had prepared this earth for men to subdue it and have dominion over the earth. Everything works dealing with environment. There's laws of nature that men must follow. As the late Miles Monroe said it plainly, you wouldn't put a $5,000 TV. You wouldn't purchase a $5,000 TV and then take that television and place it in the ocean and expect it to work. There were laws dealing with the environment and dealing with the process of the television and how it operates. You can't put something in the wrong environment and expect it to have success. Well, God put man in the appropriate environment dealing with the earth and all that surrounding the earth and the laws of nature, of loving the earth, tilling the land, loving the animals, working with the animals. And now we become such a perverted, demonic place that has been backwards dealing with this planet. It seems like man now is trying so hard to destroy what God has created. And that shows you that not all men love God. And not all men honor God. And therefore these men are worshipers of the evils of Satan. We got to get back to being men of God, men of meditation, men of prayer, men of power and authority, because that's when we gain our strength, through prayer, through our prayer life, meditating, fasting. All of these things are laws that helped us throughout the universe, the planet. All great men were men of prayer. Akhenaten gave us the one God, that we worship one God. You fast forward, all great men, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Brother Malcolm X, all these were praying men. Marcus Garvey, praying men. E.D. Du Bois, these were praying men. And they had great success in their purpose in life because they knew God was ahead of their lives. And I believe half of the suffering that we're seeing today is simply because we don't pray. We're too proud now. We think because we have so much intellect and so much information dealing with our history that that's going to be enough. And as we're seeing with Ferguson, what's going on with Sandra Bland, Eric Gardner, Tamir Rice, I can go on and on and on, Freddie Gray. That is not the case. Men of prayer are mighty men. I know a lot of folks don't believe in, what you mean prayer? Dr. King had to pray in that jail when they took him and drove him on that long road. They were planning to kill him. And it was prayer and God that intervened and interceded and spared him his life on that journey. When he was stabbed in New York City, near death, it was prayer that saved Dr. King. And even though these men were assassinated, they gave us a great blueprint of how, when they walked with God, they were able to accomplish the things of God. And what failed was the people who surrounded them did not believe. And it's not uncommon. The disciples didn't believe Jesus. They even asked Jesus, hey, Lord, teach us how to pray. You got to have that life, man. You got to have a life of prayer, of meditation, of fasting. Because it rejuvenates the body, but it transcends the powers of our ancestors to you. It attracts the laws of nature. It attracts all things to you. I just want to talk about that briefly and really get you guys to understand that prayer is everything. As scriptures tells us, prayers of a righteous man prevaileth much. Again, this is Minister G.R. Harden of the Holy Spirit Blog Talk Radio Show, saying thank you guys. Peace and God bless.